but the banker made false promises, and we'll see how things go. I'm very angry right now, so I think my deal's dead.
Hey, Daddy.
This week on A Day in the Life of a Realtor, you're in for a treat. Or should I say disaster. I have a deal that is on the brink. My client literally is telling me he doesn't think we're gonna close. I also have one of the busiest days that I have ever had with tons of showings, listing appointments, all kinds of stuff. Plus we get updates on some of the other closings and showings that I have. So stay tuned. Well, today we are tackling what we call the blue bathroom. We are laying the backer board, then we're coming in, we're putting the tile down, and the next step is gonna be grouting. So we are finally about to have 2 fully working bathrooms. Hallelujah. Got my sidekick with me today. We have a busy day. We've got 2 showings for Stephen and Mystica. After that, we're going to my listing at Hammock Court because I'm doing another showing. And we're already under contract on it, but this is for a backup offer. After that, we are going on a listing appointment. So I'm going to check out that one, and then after that, I'm going to look at a house. This girl is wanting to sell it. I thought about maybe investing in it. I want to see how it is in person, but I'm thinking it's going to be not right for me to necessarily invest, but I think I might can make her a little bit more money than what she's wanting for it, so I might could sell it for her. So, busy day. I got to take this one to eat dinner while we're out sometime.
Oh, yeah. She promised me.
It's the only way I could bribe her to come with me.
We'll get to go eat dinner. I already said yes before that. I was like, heck yeah.
It's no surprise that I struggle with locks. Like, we know this. But this one was the most complicated lock I have ever seen in my life. I was given a code, didn't know what it went to. You put it in on the one lock box, you open that one, it gives you a code to the other box that actually opened the door. It was crazy. I almost just gave up and said, forget this house.
Finally!
Wow! Luckily, we got in.
Yeah, the tile.
I want to see key. It's literally a board.
Hey.
Okay, let me try to get that scheduled real fast. That's the one you just sent me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so we just showed Stephen and Mystica 3 homes. The plan today was to do 2, but we walked into the second home and it just needed a lot more work than what they were wanting to do, especially at that price point. So they had another one that they liked in the area that they wanted to see. And thankfully it was vacant, so we just jumped in and went and saw it real fast. So now I am going to go do the showing at my listing. And then as soon as we're done, Stephen and Mystica found one more house they want to go see. I don't let anyone in houses where I'm not, when I'm responsible for what's going on in them. Yeah, of course. The porch that's one of their additions to it. I've already got some on my face. At Chick-fil-A. Like, we literally have 15 minutes to eat this and make it to our next appointment, so. Whew, this was a really busy day. Stephen and Mystica really loved this last house, so now it's going home to weigh the numbers and see what do they want to do. Stick it out with that old house that they have that has the probate issues, or tackle this brand new one and go down this road. Let's see which one they pick and which one the numbers work for. Also, I got the listing, so stay tuned for this one. It'll be coming up soon. I'm excited. So honestly, this place was like eat up with roaches. Put some of that roach bait on the counters and they'll eat it, take it back and eat each other, and they'll all die. I needed a little bit more work than I was willing to do. So we had to pass and say no thank you on this one. So my sister is coming with us to church today. But the funny thing is, she asked me to bring her some black shoes. She's pregnant and the only dress that fits, she'll have any shoes to go with it. And so I was like, okay, sure, do you want like flats or heels? She's like, oh, it doesn't matter. So I was in my closet picking out something and I found these black water shoes. So I'm about to give those to her and I want to catch her reaction. I'm going to do it as serious as I can. What kind of shoes are these? Where's the real shoes?
What do you need?
Give me the real shoes.
What do you mean?
Give me the real shoes.
I asked, I said, you want
Where are
flat?
they at?
I saw that awesome listing you had with all the people hanging out at your open house. How are you not under contract on it already?
Oh, we are.
I just got a call from the agent that we're under contract on Micah Court. He has seen all of my different listings and the presentations I'm doing for that. So we were chatting about that for a minute, and then he's giving me an update on Micah Court. Everything is golden. Here we come.
Yeah, appraisal's good, so you can take a deep breath, let your people know, hey, you're good to move out. It's not a question as if, but when.
Yes, no, awesome. I will definitely let them know right now. You know, Yuri, that is progressing along. We're through the appraisal, we're through everything. I just got a message from him, and he says basically the lender that he was using, the seller did not want us to use them. Almost every seller prefers like a local lender, and this is like a national lender, and they tried to talk us into going to somewhere different. We wanted to stick with this one because they were offering some rebates, and he said so they did exactly what the seller was afraid of. I'm gonna see if the situation is salvageable, but the banker made false promises, and we'll see how things go. I'm very angry right now.
Thanks, man.
So I think my deal's dead.
They're like, we told you so.
I know, and now that agent is gonna be like, dang, this is why I didn't want y'all to use them. Shoot. I'm gonna call Craig and see if Craig
Can save it.
can save it. I mean, Craig saved it for me before, but I didn't know if you have any experience with any of
I
that.
actually have. It all determines when his visa expires.
Hey, so I think that my sellers know him, and they gave him the garage code.
They did. Yeah, he just called me right before you did.
Okay, good.
Just got off the phone with him. So
Okay,
I'm like, okay. He's like, if it's not one thing, it's another. I'm like, that's generally the way things go.
Oh my gosh. Well, I was like sitting here, I'm like, I don't see what any code. That's not my number. I don't know what this is. And I was like, ooh, there's a garage code. Let me ask them if I can give that to him. And she was like, girl, I've already given it. I was like, okay, you're the best. Thank you.
Hey, Lindsay.
Hey, how are you doing?
Not so good.
I figured. Listen, I called my go-to lender real fast, and I just kind of told him a little bit of what's going on. And he said he's very familiar with working with all this stuff if you want to give him a call.
I asked the banker to like I double checked with the banker whether I was allowed to use the unverified funds for personal expenses while I build up a verified fund. He said, yeah, that's no problem. Yeah, and the underwriter said that the opposite case, and they kept deducting my verified funds every time I I spend money on something. I'm not really sure what to do. I'm kind of just waiting for an answer.
Things have been crazy. Poor Yuri. Can we save the deal, or is this one set to fail? Oh, no. Stay tuned to the next episode and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it.